Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Massive pump on Meta this morning and Microsoft. You can see Meta is up almost 7%. Microsoft is up almost 8.5%. All the indices are green. And look what I said in my Discord channel. I said I'm buying Meta at 2:57 p.m. Meta was here around 5:40, and I said before earnings I'm looking to buy, and look what happened. So I bought around 5:40 Meta. So let's see percentage wise how much it was. So around here and to where we are right now, I'm up 8.5% in my account, and I will be selling at the market open. And these are some of the trades you can see. I also bought UNH before. I share whatever I'm buying. You can see WCN with profits. Google I bought before earnings. You can see even I bought Tesla out of Tesla. You can see so easy trades. You have all this information, and if you want to know what I'm buying and selling, also futures, Nasdaq and S&P 500, you can see buy and sell zones. Sending every hour, and also SPY and QQQ signals are here. You can see this is all I'm sharing with my private channel. You can see only members only, and there's also a chat option where you can chat and ask me any stock buy and sell levels. And you can join, link in the description, and you can make a lot of money, guys. Trust me, it's very, very helpful. All right, so where we are right now, because of earnings, futures are pumping, nice pump across the board. You can see all of them are in resistance zone. Okay, other than Russell is very weak, but big tech and S&P 500 are near resistance. So, and also opening on a gap up. So what are the gap up rules? Usually whenever you open on a gap up, we could expect a little bit of downwards move. Let's go back maybe to one of the point of control charts to understand it better. You can see here, let me go to MES chart. Here it is. You can see what's going on. We're opening here S&P 500 where a lot of previous resistance, previous point of controls are there. Sure, we can go to around 5,800. That's not an issue. But in case we come back, we're opening on a gap up. In case they're planning to put it back, let's look at SPX, 1 hour chart maybe. And I'm trying to find what's the best here. So this is 1 hour chart. Maybe open SPY and go to regular trading hours. You can see what's going on here. SPY is opening on a gap up here. All right. Massive gap here. And also there's a gap here around 562. Still not filled. Okay. So what most likely they can do is probably they're gonna start bringing it down a bit. Worst case, they will fill this gap. Gap will be filled at 0.67% down, 556, and then they will pump it higher to fill this top gap. Okay, so from the pathwise, probably what they can do is they can bring it back and then go higher here. So you can draw a line like this, horizontal line, and you can look to buy on the touch of this line. Okay, you can make it green so you know it's a gap down. So if they do this, look to buy near the filling of the, you don't need to wait for perfect fill because sometimes they bounce it before, but they could come and fill this gap. Okay, that's one scenario. Other scenarios, they can go straight up and fill this gap and then come back down later. All right, so who knows which scenario is going to play out, but eventually these two are the most probable scenarios. On SPX daily chart, again, same thing here. Looks like they want to fill this gap, which was previous resistance, sorry, previous gap down, and now gonna previous support, now gonna act as a resistance. That's where this blue line is also coming. You can see that this is 200 EMA, light blue line. So let's see if it can hold this or it's gonna break through right through that. We don't know. We'll wait and see. Above this, there's another line which is 200 SMA, dark blue line, and then there is another gap around 5828. So I think most likely they are going towards first gap fill and then second gap fill. This is the two scenarios they're looking for, 4.54% upside from here. That's what they're looking for. And inversely, for some reason, if you get a bad news or a dump, be prepared to come all the way down and go higher too, guys. So just be ready for both scenarios. Have cash on the side. I don't know which scenario is going to pay out, but if you go down around 5%, that's going to look pretty ugly. But just keep that in mind. That's also possible. On SPY, these are the levels. Like I said, I think looking for the, looks like they want to try this gap fill around 562. And if that fills, probably they could go higher to this 200 SMA, dark blue line, and then there's also resistance here as well. So just keep that in mind and plan accordingly. And in terms of Nasdaq, same thing here. Couple of gaps on the top. Looks like they want to fill this gap. Actually, let's go to QQQ. They might be already, yeah, you can see they're already above this gap, above 200 EMA, light blue line, and they could be pulling it higher, keep going higher, even above 200 SMA. They can do that. So next target could be around 560. So from where we are yesterday, you're looking for first gap fill, which is already 1.5%. Second around 5.3% away. So these are the two scenarios looks like most probable, and they most likely going to go and fill that. Dow Jones again not too strong, a little higher, 0.54%. IWM flat, not much happening, but gap right overhead. Bitcoin, all right, so Bitcoin is finally trying to break out after flagging, gave time to all these moving averages to catch up, and now trying to go higher. I think it's going to go to 100K sooner than you even feel. And Ethereum is just following Bitcoin in front of this yellow line, which is 50 EMA. That's acting as a resistance, but all depends on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks out, Ethereum is going to follow that as well. So that's what's going on. Okay, in terms of stocks, Metaverse, right in front of this red line, opening on a huge gap up above 200 moving average. I don't know if we did ever before, opening with a gap up about 200 here. We did that and then came back to fill, sorry about that, fill that gap later on. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. So here also you can see, for example, here we open on a gap up and then comes back, either goes sideways or could come back to fill that gap. So just keep that in mind. If you're in profit, look to take profits. It's a, oh wow, wow, now it's really accelerating to the upside, 7.4%. Not sure what's going on, but could be some news, more news coming. Uh, plans to sell. Anyhow, okay, so uh, Meta is really moving higher. Next target also is here around 653, so keep that in mind. All right, and look to exit. Okay, do not hold because they could sell off later in the week or whenever they like. In terms of Tesla, is kind of flat. There was some fake news saying Elon Musk is leaving and they're searching for a new CEO, but they just put it to rest saying no, that's a fake news. So struggling to go above 200 moving average blue line. So let's see if whenever it can go above that, that's going to be a massive move, but they need some news. Apple is down. Earnings today, guys. Earnings today, I don't know which way it's going to go. Last earning they said 124. This earning is 94. So significantly down earnings revision. But again, if earnings are bad, they're going to come back, fill this gap. So from where we closed yesterday, depending on the earnings, could go 4.5%, and if we go higher, around 8% higher is also possible. So we'll see which way market wants to open, who knows. And then next one is Amazon, also very weak. So a lot of eyes on earnings on Amazon and forecast what they are planning. Again, the stock is like in a very bad situation right now, and possibly even bad news can pump this. So just keep that in mind. Microsoft, huge upside. You can see huge upside. This earnings before gap down. Now, this is funny, guys. What a huge upside. I don't think I've ever seen a huge upside like this here, okay, on Microsoft this day earnings, and it never came back, just kept going higher. So people kept waiting for this gap, will never happen. Huge upside, guys. So just could be a gap and go. But like already near all-time high, guys. Already near all-time. If you took this trade, congratulations. It's really unbelievable, unbelievable pump. NVDA also falling up 4% in front of some resistance, but could be eyeing this gap fill around 120 as well. So we'll see which way market takes. Okay, so let's keep moving. Toronto Stock Exchange was flat yesterday. Let's see if it can bounce gaps right overhead. Hang Seng Index little lower, so just flagging, still could break out here. So keep that in mind. Bond market is in front of some resistance here. We'll see if it can break out sooner than later. or commodities, oil breaking down. Oil below, I don't think it's below this low, but looks really bad, very, very bad. If I go to weekly, you can see it looks really ugly. Below all the support. Um, I have to draw new lines. It could be coming to 3740 area here, guys. Unfortunately, there is some support here. That's where it is, but looks like oil wants to go lower. For oil, stocks could be selling time, short term. Natural gas just holding about 200 moving average. Gold, again, I was telling again and again, this is blow off top, uh, a low, lower high, and now going lower. I think it's going to go to here. This gap around 2700. We'll wait and watch. Silver is following gold. Copper is trying to bounce a bit. Sugar is in the nice buy area, in my opinion. You can do what's best for you. Wheat is also near trend line. Corn is bouncing after 9 counts buy signal. Dollar is in front of some resistance here. And then other tech stocks, AMD also looking good, trying to break out. Qualcomm had a bad earnings, down 6% in some gap fills. Shopify is another good stock. MicroStrategy, new all-time high, looking for new all-time high, just keeps going higher. Uh, very, very good trade here. UNH also, after 9 counts buy signal yesterday, day before yesterday, had a green day and looks like it wants to go and fill this gap around 423 and then start slowly descending higher. Looks like bottom is in on this. Lily is down. Okay, ELLY after earnings, 4% down. Interesting. And then BMO is 2.4% down. Not sure if it's what's going on here. Could be sometime fake price action. Um, that's about it. And VIX is, oh wow, this is not good. VIX is getting a 7 counts buy signal, so that's not good. Last time we got 7, 8, 9. Look what happened. Um, Here we got 7 counts, some bounce 7, 8, and then volatility increased after that. 7, 8 counts. Okay, so we got to be very careful, guys. VIX is giving us a heads up that you're looking very bullish here, but be very careful because it's a early warning. Market might be either trying to reach the top, and then probably a dump might be around the corner. So keep be very careful here. Uh, All right, that's about it, guys. If there's any particular stocks you want me to review, put a comment with the stock's name and I'll review it. And again, if you want to join my Discord, want to know these levels of the stocks I'm buying and the indices, click on the link in the description and let me know your username. I will move you to Discord. Also, there's a free, if you want to join free channel, when you join, you can join free channel. And I put buy Bitcoin buy and sell signals for free there. All right, you can do that as well. Okay, take care.